Good morning, YouTube. This is Suniti, 25th April 2022, and I'm looking at the Phalaenopsis that was in moss medium and had all the root rot. As you can see, I took away all the moss, and so this is a follow-up video on what happened to it. So what I've done with it, how do I water this bare roots plant, is basically just soaking it in water in this pot and bringing the water level right up to there and leaving it overnight, and then throwing away the water and keeping the pot empty. As here, as you can see, it's an empty pot. I leave a little bit, a couple of centimeters of water at the bottom so that there is a sense of moisture for the plant. So what I've noticed here is, I was surprised, first of all, that the plant is still alive. So I'm trying to save this orchid by water culture only. That means only soaking and drying out. So hoping that that will activate the root activity. As you can see, there is some action here, the root tip. There's another very tiny green end on this root tip, and there's a lovely new root in the leaf there, where my index finger is pointing. There, can you see? There. So, and the roots at the bottom, some of them seem to be functional because they are still solid, so they're not rotted like this one. This is absolutely flat. So there is some activity going on here. There's some root tips coming out. Some of it is actually rotting as well. This one, but this part is rotting. But the end seems okay. So there's a mixture of things going on. Some rotting roots still, and some new root activity on the top. And surprisingly, the plant is doing fairly well. Look, there's no wrinkling of the leaves, and the leaves are stiff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually place this in a transparent pot so I can watch what's happening with the roots. And we'll continue with the water culture method of saving this orchid. I see a new leaf coming out there. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark. It's glinting in there. Yeah, just a tiny new leaf. So there's some life in this plant yet, and I'm not going to give up on it. So this is an experiment yet again on saving a sick orchid. I've tried previously Sphag and bag, putting moist sort of moss around it. Nothing has really worked, but I'm hoping like these new roots and the activation of these roots will give this plant a second life. So let's try this. Let's try this water culture based revival of this orchid. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.